Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, neither any of these blokes. This is FireSudip. FireSudip in the VK7201K, the Tier 10 German Clan Wars reward tank, the one with the turret at the back of the thing, and he's kicking us off in today's Saturday extravaganza. Now I'm not in this game, but you might see me in not one but two more games. Bit of self-indulgence coming up later on in this extravaganza. As FireSudip makes his way up to the top of the hill on Malinovka, we're going to light it up for another Saturday extravaganza. Welcome to Get On Board Studios. FireSudip from Himog Clan. He's in the VK7201K. This is a Clan Wars 01K. This is a Clan Wars Tier 10 German heavy tank. One that you can get from playing Clan Wars campaigns. You can also get it from bidding on it for an auction, if you know what I mean. It looks good. It's rear turreted, which is a little bit different, and I like tanks that are a little bit different. He's already done 864 hit points of damage. He's copped a little bit from the Progetto and the Skoda not too long ago, and but he's getting himself into a position where he can side scrape against this windmill on the top of the hill and hopefully carry this game. He has got the heat rounds loaded. Heat is premium on this bad boy. It's a 150mm gun, 750 alpha damage, 350 millimeters of penetration. Not enough for the angle of the Type 5 heavy tank for that shot though. There is an armor piercing option as well, which is considerably less pen, 246 compared to 350. That's 104 millimeters. That's about that much. FireSudip though, from Himog Clan. Himog were pretty active in the last campaign. I'm not sure if that's when he picked up this tank or if he got it from another one. FireSudip's been sending me replays on and off for years, and they're always pretty exciting. As he gets up to the top of the hill on Malinovka, ready to carry with 2,500 hit points damage done so far. 2,500 damage blocked as well, so the armor's not too bad. He is top tier in this game. 4 tier 10 tanks on each team. The VK, which is FireSudip, the Object 277 on full health, the CS63 and the Patton looks like it might be a one-shot now. A few tier 9s and a few tier 8s. A mouse to CS on the enemy team, Progetto 65, and the Type 5 has been taken out, not by FireSudip, but by one of his friends up here on the top of the hill, and he looks at the double barrel, who looks very, very nervous indeed. Sends him back to the garage, 734. That's actually a little bit of not a high roll. When you see a 700 alpha damage shot, you think, yeah, that's not too bad. The mouse struggling to penetrate the VK. He blocks that for 490 hit points damage. Blocked the T-34-3 E6 B5P also struggling to pen the VK. He's now blocked 3,630 hit points of damage. Is he on a mission? He's on a mission to be... No, he's got to be unspotted for that mission. He's not going to do it. He sends a Progetto 66, another tier 9 tank back to the garage, and that brings the score back to 4-3. 2 kills to FireSudip from Himog Clan in the VK7201K, the tier 10 Clan Wars reward tank. The German heavy, the one with the turret at the back of the gun, as he pops one into the side of the mouse. He does lose some hit points there. 250 from the Patriot and 390 from the T-56, both tier 8 tanks penetrating the VK. The Patriot not firing premium APC either. The Skoda looked like he might have been. Who knows? Anyway, he's coming down to get rid of these tier 8 tanks. The IS-3, another blocked shot from the IS-3, another block shot from the Skoda. This is probably not a bad tank for block damage missions. Goes to shoot and kill the IS, but his friend does it. Puts one into the Skoda T-56 instead, that time for 698 hit points before the WZ111 1-4 confirms a kill on the auto-loading Czech heavy tank, probably one of the newest premiums in the game, and the score now is 9-3. 3 kills to FireSudip from Himog in the VK7201K. 7,236 hit points of damage done so far. 4,480 damage blocked by armor. He's leading the charge down the hill, which is pretty brave considering he's only on 540 hit points. It might be 539 more than he needs, but he gets spotted as he gets closer to this rock, and he'll be angling. He'll be thinking, oh, there's an artillery bullet. It flies past him. I know it's not a bullet, it's a shell. Sorry. And FireSudip, though, getting ready to get one more shot, wouldn't you? You'd take that, wouldn't you? Gets one more shot for 712 into the Progetto 65, and he goes down pretty quickly. Cleaned up by the CS. There's a TS down there, the TS5. There's also, what's going on back there? There's an UDES. This would be lovely if it hit the back of the UDES 14.5. He just gets spotted as he loads. He shoots and it goes a little bit too high. 7,950 damage. That's not far off 8,000. Can he get to 8K? There's only 2 tanks remaining. The TS5 on very low health, and of course the artillery piece probably down there in the corner where he just turned his gun. 13.5 the score. 3 kills to FireSudip. Nearly 8,000 hit points of damage done. 4,500 blocked, and wow, what a game. Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all from my old mate FireSudip from Himog Clan. Hoping for one more shot to break that 8,000 damage mark. The CS round on the way, looking for some more hit points. And where's this Artie? He'll desperately want to get one more shot into the artillery. The TS5 goes down, killed by the Louis. By Aggressive JP. That's an interesting in-game name. And here it is. Can he get it? No, he can't get the last shot. Never mind. He still did nearly 8,000 damage. Not a bad result. Not a bad result at all. This is that's where we are on Twitch. That's FireSudip. FireSudip from Himog Clan. Not a bad game. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for FireSudip. I'm not sure why that's continuing to go. Stand by. We'll close that. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Himog. For FireSudip from Himog Clan. You also got the Hand of God for surviving and winning the game, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. Duelist, Fire for Effect, Shell Proof. You got some bonds for that game. It was a tier 10 game after all. Steel Wall and High Caliber. Yep, there was some tier 8 tanks in that one, but he still had an absolute ripper. 7,950 hit points of damage done in that game. 3 kills, 1281 base experience, which was enough for the ace. 13 shots fired, 12 hit, 11 penetrated. He blocked nearly 4,500 hit points, and he even got some assisted damage as well. Shout out to the AE Phase 1. Got even a higher score. But I'm not sure. Oh, because he was low tier. So when you're lower tier, you're fighting against higher tier tanks, you do get a bonus tier XP. But FireSudip had an absolute ripper in that one. Didn't make any credits, but that's okay, because he wanted to get the ace. He got the ace. He lost 3,844 credits after tax in that 6.5 minute game. That's with a premium account, but it was a good ace. It was a good ace. Good ace indeed. FireSudip, thank you for the replay, my friend. Thank you very much. Good to see you back again at Get On Board Studios. Let's have a look at this next noob. This next noob looks like someone we all know and love. stewiejp, 1AR Clan Commander, community contributor, and, well, fuck it. Had a few good games in this bad boy. I'm going to share 2 of them in this extravaganza. This is the ISU122S. Now, I always thought the S stood for sports. I'm not sure. Tell me, what does the S stand for in the IS122S? As you might imagine, the 122, it's a 122mm gun, 390 alpha damage, 175 mil of penetration. With standard ammunition, APCR, which is premium, is 212. Now in this game, this came out as part of the Berlin group of tanks, with the Cromwell B, the IS2B, and what was the other one? There was definitely another one. And this bad boy as well. It's got the big cross on the top. The IS2 Berlin also has a big cross on the top, and people used to jokingly say that that's something artillery can aim for, and well, maybe they do. We're playing on Paris, top tier in this lineup, which I'm pretty happy about, and I'm thinking, well, I was doing, what was I playing? I was going through all my tanks trying to get the, there you go, see you later, AMX-12T, shouldn't have went there. Now, unfortunately, I lost my commander in that one from the T20, but it's okay, we've got a kill. Getting rid of the AMX-12T. Are we on a mission? No, we're not going to do that. We're not on a mission. Well, we're going through all my tanks in the garage. I started with the 6s and then went up to the 7s, getting the field modification bonuses into those tanks. So that's why we're playing this one. It was up to this. And this is a tank that I've had a lot of success with. Still don't know what the S stands for. Pretty sure the S might stand for Stewie, and that's T150. Sorry, me old chap. Another 372 hit points of damage. It's Russian, so you're going to bounce shots from time to time from the enemy team. But even though it's got a decent gun, the reload isn't too bad. It's not the big, huge, 700 damage. It's only 390, but 390 damage at tier 7. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, we have lost some hit points. We're down to 453 hit points here on Paris, which is 452 more than we need. 574 damage done so far. Let's start W keying. I think in this game, I was chasing kills for my daily missions. You know, the daily missions that you get Battle Pass points for, which I love to get them done as often as I can. Battle Pass points gives you more free stuff, and one thing I like in this game is free stuff, even if it is stuff that I've already got heaps of. 4 zips the score. Not sure why that one didn't go through. I blame the game, blame the enemies, blame my teammates. Who cares? T-34-3 gets us for 35 hit points. HE round, lose my ammo rack, and we're down to 156 health. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, gee, Stewie, you're not really playing very well. 1,331 hit points of damage done so far. A little bit blocked, a little bit of assisted damage. I like to play aggressively. We're winning 5-1. Of course, I'm going to look for some more shots. Get the kill shot on the T20, brings the score up to 6-1, and I don't want to be the next one to die. You know what it's like? 8-1 now. The enemy tanks are falling off the perch like you wouldn't believe, and here comes stewiejp trying to get a kill on the Tiger. This won't kill him. It didn't even go through. Okay, maybe the gun's not as good as I thought it would be. That's a green outline. That's a penetrating shot. That's a kill, and that's 4 kills. 1,579 hit points of damage done. A little bit blocked, a little bit of assisted damage. 1579. This could be a kill if I can get the M44. Aim. Take your time, Stewie. Who needs premium? Down goes the M44. Sent back to the garage. And all of a sudden, we're on a top gun. 5 kills, 1,894 hit points of damage. Doesn't sound like a lot of damage for tier 7. Not compared to some of the other ones I've seen. Auto aim on the Skoda. There's the top gun. You'll beauty. No problems whatsoever. Pretty happy with the top gun for less than 2,000 damage. Is this a Seagull award? 1AR Clan, I've got a Seagull channel for Seagull awards for situations just like this. At least this, no, it doesn't go through. I should have tapped the 2 key. I didn't think I needed to fire premium, but that's a kill on the IS. Brings the damage up above 2,000, which is a little bit more respectable, a little bit less Seagully, and we'll take that. 15-1. Bit of a whitewash. 7 kills on Paris. Fast and furious battle. That's what we like to see at Get On Board Studios. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to the third replay. Third replay might be a little bit better. I don't know why that keeps coming up. Let's turn that off. What the hell is going on there? Aha. Disregard. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for stewiejp. We'll edit that out later if we remember, but let's be honest, I probably won't. That was an ace. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. It was also the Hand of God. Bruiser, Duelist, Fired for Effect, 25 bonds. We're talking about missions, daily missions. I love them when they give bonds. I love collecting bonds and buying things for bonds. It's great. Top Gun for the 6 kills. 2,281 hit points of damage done. 7 kills, 1,204 base XP, which is probably on the low side for an ace, but feeling a little bit self-indulgent for a show off some of my games every now and then. Why not? We fired 13 shots, 12 hit, only 9 pen. Some of those that didn't pen. Yeah, some I'll cop, but I think some were a little bit ripped off. Still made plenty of credits. Look at that. Personal reserves, Clan Wars, credit boosters, 109,000 credits after tax with a premium account. In a game that went for less than 4.5 minutes. Imagine if I penned all my shots. Might have been 150. You never know. I'm pretty happy with that. I was so happy with that game that I thought, let's play that tank. Let's play that tank again. It's the IS2. It's the ISU122S. Now, I don't have to go through the statistics of the tank. We've already done it. The camo looks a bit different this time, so maybe I was playing around with the camos in the garage. That's the, I think it's, is it the diversity camo? I'm not too sure. Still got the white cross on the top, so the artillery's got something to aim at. We're playing on Serene Coast, and no, there's no turbo on it. We've just quickened up the start of the replay because time's pretty short at the moment at Get On Board Studios. Getting ready to shoot whatever materializes up there at the C1 Ridge. When I've been playing this map, if you ever see me playing this map, this is generally where I go. Not so much where I'm here now, depending on the kind of tank I'm in, of course. This is the ISU122S. The last one was an ace, probably a bit of a low ace, I guess you could say. But like I said, feeling a little bit self-indulgent. Put a couple of my own replays up on my channel. Why not? There might be some changes coming soon too. Put a blind shot in there. That might have just been, let's call it a blind shot. I'm not going to say my trigger finger was just a little bit itchy and I pushed the button a bit too hard, but maybe that's what happened. There's an Excalibur and a 40 TP up there. I think the sun just went behind a cloud. We got a little bit dark here, here in the spare room. 0-0 the score, playing on Serene Coast. The Tiger 1's gone full yo-yo down the guts of that little valley there. Probably not a bad idea. Good on him. Looking over towards the KV2, looking for some cheeky snipey shots. That'll be a kill. No problems. We'll open the account, the Berlin tank, getting rid of the other Berlin tank. That's the Cromwell B. One of the... Oh, is it the best Tier 6 tank in the game? Discuss. Tell me, what tank do you think is the best tank in the game? 2 zips a score, looking towards the north. Winning by 2 tanks. The KV2 got taken out early. The OI gets a kill on the T-50-2, and we're looking pretty good. I'm feeling greedy here. I'm thinking, oh, this Tiger 1 has got stewiejp written all over him. Tiger 1 is distracted by the light tag. Now, this probably shouldn't have worked, but it did. One into the back of the Tiger 1. Let's do it again. It'll be another kill. 2 kills. stewiejp from 1AR clan, the best clan in the universe. Currently recruiting. Just put in an application. Hit us up on Discord. There's plenty of ways to join the best clan in the universe. Don't worry about that. 5 zip. This is going to be a whitewash. We're in the ISU122S. Flying forward. Looks like it's got a turbo. Look at him go. The 121. Just miss out on the shot, the 121. Only 1175 damage done so far. 2 kills. Is there going to be something else to shoot at? Let's see if we can flank him. Finding the... Not only the Excalibur, there's a Hellcat kicking back in the bush. We should get some spotting damage for that. We do. Best thing about spotting damage, folks, is you don't have to pay for the bullets. There goes the Excalibur. The Hellcat goes down, not before he puts 249 damage into the ISU122S, the Stewie model, or maybe the sports model. Maybe it's a sports car. Sometimes that happens. Now, that if one shot wasn't going to pen, I would have said it would have been that big, that one. But it was a pen, and it wasn't a bad roll either for 450. Paid for it for the second shot for 361. But one more might be another kill. It is 4 kills to stewiejp, racking up the kills in the ISU122S. Who says tank destroyers need to be at the back of the map? Almost the most forward tank in the north, just about, maybe. Not sure. Not even slowing down for the railway track. Straight over the top. Give me something to shoot at. 470 hit points left on the Tier 7 Russian Premium Tank Destroyer. There's the AT-15A looking very, very nervous indeed. Put one into him. The ARL shoots and pens. So we're going to face the ARL to maximise our chance of bouncing him, but the ARL gets the kill. 3,500 damage though in the end. They call him Captain Risky. That's the bloke who killed me. I've seen Captain Risky in game a few times. He looks like a nice bloke. I like that camo on the French tank. That's a normal French camo. The French tanks possibly got the prettiest normal camo. As in, by normal camo, I mean camos that you don't get from events or the shop or winning them and all that kind of jazz. We'll call that one an ace as well, though. We'll definitely call that one an ace as well on Serene Coast. Not only an ace, but we've got the Bruiser Medal. Again, we're getting a few Bruiser Medals today. Bruiser Medal, fired up, fire for effect, 25 bonds. Again, looking for those kill flows missions. That could have been the final premium mission. Also, it could have been one of the normal daily missions that come up for Battle Pass points. High caliber for doing more damage than anybody else. 3,500 hit points of damage. Shout out to Rocket Pod in the Hellcat who did over 3,000 as well. 4 kills, 1330. Base experience, 512 shots, 10 hit nail penned. That's a bit better than the last one. And did we talk about the credits? Talk to me, Stewie. Talk to me about the credits. 143,167 credits. That's after tax with a premium account. And I didn't even last 5 minutes. Penning more shots. Same boosters. It was probably the same night. What was that one? That says the 19th. That one says the 19th, and that one says, oh, it was the following night. So maybe could have been the same thing with the bonds. For the kills. Happy with those credits though. We love credits at Get On Board Studios, that's for sure, especially in good games like that. Some of those credits were for a personal reserve and a clan reserve, clan boosters as well. I mentioned 1AR. We do run credit boosters every night because they're great. All right, I'm not in this one. But this bloke is. This is Raspberry. Raspberry Sword Bay is found religion over there at Lemon Clan. They're all prophets all of a sudden. Not sure what the go is over that one, but Prophet Raspberry from Lemon. The Type 62 goes down. Killed by the Barask. And, well, he got the Hotchkiss there. He wasn't spotted when he got shot, the Hotchkiss. But we could see that Raspberry got some fire damage. There's 41 fire damage there. So the blind shot obviously didn't register in the in-game damage counter. You can see he's utilising the commander's view, which is something that came in one of the last patches of the game. You can zoom right out. You used to only be able to zoom right out by installing external modifications to the game, but now you can do it. See, just like that. You can zoom right out. So if you're calling a battle in a Clan Wars kind of or a tournament kind of scenario, or even if you're playing a random battle and you want to just sort of zoom out and say, all right, how many tanks are over there? You can do it. Anyway, Prophet Raspberry Sorbet. I think he's probably changed his name again since this one. This is a little while ago. We are a little bit behind with our replays, but that's okay. It's in the T-34-3, the T-34-3. This is a Chinese Tier 8 premium medium tank. Now, this one used to be on the tech tree. Now, by the tech tree, I don't mean you could grind it. I mean you could buy this tank via the tech tree with gold. I think it's been replaced by the 59 pattern, the Chinese 59 pattern. But it's a great little tank. I picked it up a while ago. Haven't played it a lot, but it's got preferential matchmaking, which is getting rarer by the day. It hasn't got a bad gun, and it's relatively mobile. Now we've just got that little bug there. We'll see if we can fix it. That bug there where in replays sometimes the gun doesn't move. Now it's moving. It's looking pretty good. Prophet Raspberry Sorbet from Lemon Clan. He's changed his name again. He's in the Premier League now. He's in with the big boys. Don't worry about that. ANZ Premier League extraordinaire, the T-34-3. Let's have a look at the guns, Stewie. Stop rambling. It's a 122mm gun, 390 alpha damage. Now, we just saw 390 alpha damage in the ISU122S as he takes out the AT-7. 390 alpha damage, but this is a medium tank, not a tank destroyer. And it's Tier 8. 250 penetration with the heat rounds. Standard rounds are 196. Now these tanks got a buff. Some of these low-ish penetration type guns, especially for the preferential matchmaking tanks, they got a buff not too long ago. I think a lot of them it was in the 170s, the penetration with the standard rounds. And that's been buffed up a little bit, which is look, it's I don't think the T-34-3 has ever been regarded as a bad tank, but with the Type 59 being a thing, I think a lot of people preferred the Type 59. I don't know. I reckon they're both pretty cool. 4-3 the score. Prophet Raspberry Sorbet. This is his first game in this tank. And if it's getting featured on a Saturday extravaganza, you know what that probably means. Is he on a mission? He's not going to get any stun damage for this one. And who knows if he's going to get that tracking mission. Looking there towards the Panther 2. There he goes, the Panther 2. That's Raspberry's third kill. 3 kills, 2,429 hit points of damage done so far. It's an even ball game. 5-5 is the score. But look at the minimap. This is a good opportunity to zoom out and have a look. Look at all those tanks over there. There's heaps. Now it looks like he might have been going to fall off that bridge, but don't worry, he's not going. This is that commander's view we were talking about, which came into the game not too long ago. You can zoom right out and to get a better view of the battlefield. There's the Hotchkiss, the same one that he set on fire earlier. Shoots him and kills him for his 4th kill, evening the scoreboard up again, 6-6. Now looking at the minimap, the other side, a lot of friendly tanks are on the other side, so Prophet's decided this is his job is to make sure these tanks don't get to the base. There's the Borsig. That should have went through. It does for 442 hit points just before the Tier 8 German tank destroyer went unspotted. And it's Raspberry and the G-Saw. The G-Saw with a 4-shot auto-loader. Prophet will definitely have better vision over this rock than the G-Saw. Cops a shot for 668 hit points from the board. Is that a high roll with the 122mm gun, or is it a low-ish roll with the big 150mm gun? Now the Prophet's friends that were pushing the enemy base have lost it. They've lost that fight entirely, and it looks like but they're winning this fight. It's all TDs plus Prophet and a T-34-1. The T-34-1 just to profit Raspberry's right, and they're cleaning up there, but looking at the rest of the enemy tanks. They're all back at the base. So again, we'll zoom out, we'll quicken up the replay, and we'll see where we go. This is that view we're talking about. You can zoom right out. You can see the T-34-1 on the enemy team doing the circle of death on the SU12244, but they didn't quite work. The SU12244 getting the kill on the Tier 7 Chinese medium tank. That brings the score up to 12-9. 3 tanks remain. The ELC Even 90, who's also been damaged down to a one-shot. There's a Barask and a Scorpion. Now, it's a Scorpion with a K. That's a Tier 8 Scorpion. Same as a Scorpion G, but it just doesn't have the camo. Now, they're in a platoon. The ELC Even 90 and the Scorpion from Mihi clan. The Barasks from Raw, another great new clan, and just looking and peeking. Now, he's copped a few shots here. Copped a shot from the Barask as well as that shot from the Borsig, taking him down to 390 hit points. There's a Barask up there in the top. They just got to push together and get him, because the ELC and the Scorpion are obviously elsewhere. The ELC got the kill there on the Scorpion. 12-10 the score now. There's a Scorpion up there on the top. The ELC will be probably on those bushes over there somewhere. Here comes Raspberry flying up. Surely the G-Saw, after killing the Baraskis, possibly on the reload, and he's pushing the W key as fast as he can. He's got to get to this. He's got to get to this Scorpion. He's got this pile of dirt to his right because he's confident that's where the ELC Even 90 is. The ELC Even 90 gets him once for 240. That leaves him on 150 hit points. The Scorpion fires. He's got to say, where's that gun depression? Shoots him once, takes him. That was 531. Was that 8G? It must have been. It must have been an 8G shot. This will be an AP round. It goes down to the Scorpion, but the T-34-1 kills the Scorpion as soon as Raspberry gets killed. He pulled out nearly 4,000 hit points of damage in that game, and that just leaves the Even 90 on pretty low hit points over there in the corner. If they go together, the T-34-1 will be fine here. If on 995 hit points, what have they got? 3 shots in the auto loader. The ELC Even 90 might be gonna try something cute. No, he's coming out to face the punishment. The SU130PN, the Hapas one, is going for the kill, and the SU12244 picks it up, and it's a good tight victory, 15-12 on Mountain Pass, and that's going to be our last replay in today's extravaganza. Let's have a look and see how he went. That was his first game, he tells me. First game ace, nothing wrong with that. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, Spotter Medal, fired up, fired for effect. He got the high caliber for doing more damage than anybody else did. 4,344 hit points, 4 kills, 1427 base experience. He fired 15 shots, 13 hit, 12 went through. He got 1,683 assisted damage. Tell me, what's the best thing about assisted damage? You don't have to pay for the bullets, and that's why he made 150,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 8.5 minute game. Raspberry Sorbet. Religious Raspberry Sorbet. Thanks for the replay, my friend. Enjoy ANZ Premier League. You're a champion, mate. Nice to meet you. Last time we all caught up for drinks at Fortress Melbourne. And, of course, stewiejp. Why not? And my old mate, FireSudip. Thank you very much for the replays. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like us, subscribe, get on board, and all that kind of stuff. It really does help the channel. It really does keep me doing these videos. There might be some changes coming up soon, because there'll be some announcements coming out early November, I would guess, probably. And I might even do some different kind of videos, some gear videos and some other things as well. We're also on, as well as YouTube, Discord, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. We're also on Twitch, streaming quite often. Hopefully in November there'll be a proper schedule too. So like us, subscribe, and get on board over there at Twitch as well. Thank you again for the replays, lads. Take care, and see you all next time.